hello. Lovely to see you there. Thank you for coming and watching. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Anne. Hi, Cheryl. Great to see you. All right, so last night I made a mess. I think I still have the ink in my nails, but it was super fun. So I want to carry on with one of the things that I did yesterday that I knew what I wanted to do today. Right? It all makes sense in a second. And then also play with a new stamp set to me and see how it goes. My intention is not to stay on too late because I'm already quite late tonight. I've had a very busy day. I had parents and toddler group this morning, which I always have on a Wednesday, and then I had to teach my crochet class this afternoon. So it was 3 hours of teaching crochet, or not necessarily teaching it the whole time, but certainly sitting and observing and making sure people didn't make mistakes. The sweetest, I think I told you about this gorgeous 90-year-old lady who I taught was teaching crochet the other week, and bless her heart, she has improved, but she just needs me to keep my beady eye over her to make sure she's not going wrong. And I was surprised how tiring that can actually get, just keeping an eye. And then two other folks who were kind of a little bit ahead of her, actually no, they are ahead of her, and they've really picked up things very quickly, and we're on to a different kind of stitch today, and doing really well. But again, I just had to keep looking over and checking they were all right, and they had to keep checking in with me, which is, that's my role as a teacher, so that's absolutely fine. And then this evening, I had the joy of being at a local group set up by the lovely Liz Gannon. I don't think she'll be on here now because she's probably in bed, but Liz Gannon set up a few years ago the Welshpool Inspire Cancer Group, which I think I have told you about before. It's a support group for people who have been affected by cancer, either themselves or family members. And it's just a support group that comes together once a month, and they fundraise in order to pay people to come to the group. So either artists like myself, or sorry, not artists. I am an artist. Sorry, facilitator, craft facilitators, or they have people come and speak and do presentations and that kind of stuff. So that's where I've been tonight. So yes, 3 lots of observing and talking and stuff, which is great, but and then shopping. So, Mindy says, "Oh, I wish you could teach me crochet." Well, Mindy, watch this space. It is still on my list to do a proper crochet tutorial on my other channel. So, I'm wondering whether it might even, I mean, I'm thinking off the top of my head, so get in touch with me if you think this is a good idea, of actually having a Zoom session as well, because, oh, there we go. All right, well, Lisa's already asking. Okay. Um, Okay, I'll have a serious think about it, ladies. Okay, I will have a serious think about it, because it is helpful when you're starting to have somebody just kind of like correcting you um, as you're going along, so that you're not making mistakes and then compounding those mistakes. So yeah, I'll have a think about that. So also, I'm looking forward to a busy weekend because we have. Monica is coming in from her holes tomorrow. She's arriving in Welshpool tomorrow evening. And then Janice is arriving Friday evening, but I don't think I'll see her till Saturday. But anyway, I've got a lot of tidying in the house to do to welcome folk. And then I've also still got a class to prepare for Saturday. So, yes. All good fun though. I'm really looking forward to it. I just need to be refocused. Oh, Jenny, you're so welcome. You're so, so welcome. Glenna wants to do a crochet class. Oh, I could rope in Jenny to help me. Yeah, so Jenny's been crocheting. Oh my goodness, Jenny, when did I teach you to crochet? I'm just thinking how long I've known you. Like, when would that have been? Like, can you remember? I've taught many people to crochet um, over the years. Um, but it's like just done it. So it's interesting actually then teaching it as part of a class. Right, I'm going to get on and do some stamping because that's what you're here for, not to hear me witter on too much. You need a crochet shopping list now. Okay, it's really not that long. I would say get a size 4 crochet hook. And if you're planning to do it for any length of time, it's worth investing in one that, what's the brand? Is it Pony? Oh, Clover. So it's not just, so you can get metal hooks that are just like metal, or you can get hooks that are a little bit more ergonomic and have got a bit more of a grip to them. So, oh, I'm bowing out, people. I've just read Cheryl's comment. I'm out of here. I bow to Cheryl's like superior knowledge. Wool, please. No, yeah, I wouldn't start with cotton if you're a beginner crocheter. It has a tendency to split. So Cheryl's just said, I'm an expert crocheter and just designed a sunflower afghan. Right, come on, Cheryl, show us the pattern. And is it for sale? I mean, I could get behind a sunflower afghan. Jenny says, about 15 years ago, I did my first project with Pregnant with Katie. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Awesome. Right. Oh, lovely. I used to design afghans for a craft company. Cheryl Adams, you are a little, what's the word? Dark horse. What size? DK? DK. Yeah, so double knit and a size 4 hook. That'll get you started. Yeah. All right, desk view. Let's get on. Right, so yesterday, a quick recap, and also if you haven't seen them already, please do go and check out what I did last night. I made a glorious mess. They've dried pretty well. They're all dry, in fact, now. So this is what I made yesterday, but I actually want to make projects out of these, and I don't want to add really anything more to these right now, so I'm not going to work on these. But I am going to work on this one. Now, this was an afterthought yesterday. Who remembers when yesterday I had a bit of extra ink left and I spritzed my stamp with water and I smacked it down? I know I made a bit of a hefty noise, but yeah, so this is what I did. And it's because I foresaw myself using this again. Hello, Janice. Oh, Janice, I'm getting so excited. Gonna see you soon. Right. Let's go for a bit of blackberry ball. Oh, yeah, blackberry bliss. Yeah, blackberry bliss is a bit of a default colour for me. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, exactly. Glenna, I mean, I'd love to get into pattern designing. I absolutely would love to do that, and maybe that's, when I don't know when I'm going to fit that in, but I've got to write out my design for the gloves, the hand warmers, and that's my first pattern that I want to write out. And also how to do the 2 different colours. Alright, so this is, what's the name of the stamp set? Enduring Beauty, I believe. Just going to ink that up really well. Got to get that loads of ink on there. And then I need to kind of try and match it up with what I stamped yesterday. But I'm not, going to over worry about it. I don't get it perfect. Oh, there we go. That's the spot there. There we go. Yesterday you heard the bang before I saw the stamp hit the paper. I was so excited. I got butterflies in my tummy. Oh, I know. I think because I've been quite busy the last few weeks and days or whatever. Oh, I think, yeah, because my parents were up last week. I've not had time to really like take it all in that we're going to be seeing Monica. Um, so, but anyway, I know we're going to have fun. How cool is that? Oh my goodness, my arm's not happy today. I'm just going to swap hands. That one. Okay. Oh, I've got a bit of ink on there. Let me just do a bit of clean up. Right. That one it feels like I've already stamped double there on that one, but oh well. Anne likes to crochet as well. Oh, cool. Well, I have got my little other channel sitting there. So if anyone's interested, I do have another channel that I want to start putting other craft stuff on. It's got a bit of jewellery on there at the moment. Oh, I'm going to sit down, people. You know what? I forget I can sit down. Okay. So I don't know if you can sort of see what's happening here then. So I deliberately made an extra bit of a splash with the inks yesterday. I'm going to move that over slightly. Because I wanted the colour to basically spread out from where the actual line art was. So, hi Terry, how are you? Good to see you. Long time. Ruth, will you make a special piece of jewellery for yourself to wear at your son's wedding? Yeah, probably. I just need to find a dress, Grana. Still haven't found a dress yet. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to do some proper active shopping at some point. I did buy a couple of dresses from a charity shop the other day and then tried them on and was like, oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, I'm now being a bit more careful about what I'm eating because yeah. But I really like the dresses, so I'm kind of keeping hold of them. Oh, hold on. What's going on? Oh, is that it? That looks like that bit there. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm completely overthinking this. I'm just going to go for it. July. Hello, Miss Kenzie. Hello, Beth. Hello, Vicky. Right, Ruth, come on, get on with it. This is taking far too much time. Ooh, I've seen a sneak peek of a kit that's coming out, I believe, in June. If anyone follows people who went on the recent incentive trip, the demos who went on that got a kit, like a kit ahead of time, because that's part of the perks of going on the incentive trip. You get to see products ahead of time, and there's this gorgeous card making kit that I think would make a really lovely album, a bit like the Painted Wishes one that I did. So I'm going to keep a lookout for that. Right, so the stamp set that I want to use, now I hope Miss Kim is watching. I know Kim has been busy, but Kim, if you're there, look what I got. I've got this one here. I knew you wanted me to get this. So I'm just going to add a few of these nice ferns. Oh, this fern here is so pretty. This reminds me of that New Zealand fern. My friend who accidentally emigrated to New Zealand sent me a really pretty like soap dish with that design on it. So nice. Oh, sorry, did I not reply? Yeah, the wedding's in July. Right, we'll start with those. What colour? I'll go for a bit of granny. Kim's there! Kim, look at the stamps that I got. I know you really wanted me to get this one, didn't you? Oh, looks a bit... Okay. So the reason why this wasn't first on my list, I'll be quite honest with you, is because it's a line art one. And because of the way I tend to like using stamps, I prefer one that's a little bit more filled in. But I thought I'd try it anyway. It just throws up some interesting challenges. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about really, because the flowers are line art, but there we go. Right. I just want to see what this one looks like. It's so pretty. I don't know if I like this. You know me. Don't like it. Oh, I just need to put some texture all over it and then I'll be happy. What's that other? Oh, that's a nice leaf. It doesn't look ferny to me, but it's in here. That one. It's sort of like a closed fern, isn't it? Right. But this is how new these are. I'm taking the stickers off. I've missed you. Been so cray around here with graduation stuff. I knew you would buy this set. Yeah, I'm happy to send it to you, Terry. Just yeah, email me, sweetheart. Right. Ooh, she's peeling apples, Miss Anne. I'm just going to grab a bit of mossy meadow and just add another little leaf to the proceedings. Oh, that's better. Funny, isn't it, what the addition of something else can do? I prefer that now. Oh, I just did a bit of haloing. Oh well. Still looks like a hot mess. Oh, did anyone see my Maya Angelou quote that I put up on my Facebook today? Right, I'm going to stop that there for a sec. I want to use this sort of burlappy, ooh, basic beige. Let's have a little bit more of a play with that. Hi Audrey, nice to see you. How you keeping? Oh, Glenna likes it. Oh, good, Glenna. Right, so this is the new basic beige. I feel like I could just stamp this everywhere. Such a great, very subtle background stamp. I'm kind of just aiming it sort of in between all the floral areas. Alright. Okay, I think that's it. I think now I'd like to brighten up some of these central parts. So, get a bit of, what's that? Light Daffodil Delight. Can I use that? So I'm basically putting yellow where the sort of stameny type things are. I know it probably wouldn't be as much yellow as that, but oh, it's quite strong. Just lifts it a little bit, doesn't it? Gives it a little bit more fun there. Yes, Stampin' Up did do a fairy set. It was super cute. It reminded me of the Cicely Mary Barker? Cicely Mary Barker. The like flower fairy sort of looks. It was really cute. Have we had another one? If anyone can remember, that's the one that sticks in my mind anyway, from a few years ago. It was really, really lovely. Oh, excuse me. I remember Esther making a really nice card for me with it. Oh, actually, no, it might not have been for me. It might have been for May. Just remembered. But yeah, it was real nice. It was one of those that you had to colour in, really. Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of worth it. It was nice. Right, I don't know why I'm doing more green, but I just felt like it. Needs a bit of an iron, these. I might actually do that. Iron them. Make them less crinkly, but easier to use. Right. Ooh, I've just seen the back. Oh, hello, moth. Okay, now, much as I love little creatures, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to scoot you off because I don't want you eating my fabric. Right, there we go. Oh, I know I said I wasn't going to do any more to this, but I'm wondering whether to go over some of this design with my stamp now, because these are kind of like blotchy and watercolory, and I'm just feeling that if I did cherry cobbler or something over that, that would look really cool. Let me just stick these stamps out my way. It come into your house so you can claim it. Yeah. This is fallish. Yes, it does look fallish, doesn't it? Well, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, Mary, it was basically I was using up Reinkers that I was about to throw out, but I felt so guilty that there was still a little bit of ink left in them that I made these. So, ooh, I like that. No. That way around. That way around. Oh, my fingers are so mucky. Right, I don't want to do these over all of them. I just kind of wanted to do it over the ones that were super splotchy. I think that basically that is the only one left. Right, do that one. I used to iron my rock posters if they got a wrinkle in it from the record shop before I got them hung. Hi, Annika. All right. I think I'll leave that. I'll do something fun with that at some point. Right, how about these? Actually, I'm going to leave these as they are because I quite like how this has turned out. I like the contrasts that have ended up happening on this. And I think if I was to stamp it, I'd lose that kind of energy that I've got here from some of the sort of faded bits, and then some lines have ended up, you see how some of these have ended up being like thicker and thinner, whereas if you're just stamping ink direct to paper, like obviously I've done here, you do not get that variety of, you know, thin and thick lines. You just don't, because you know the ink is such more steady, whereas here, look, you've got sort of thick lines, thin lines, faded. Yeah, I just love it. I'm just going to leave that as it is. Right. You like the white space? That red sheet to me is the height of summer fiery. We have some bright orangey red gerbera daisies now in just that shade. Oh, fab! Oh, Cheryl used to iron her hair. There was no such thing as a flat iron for hair. Oh, wow. Yes, pre-flat iron days. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'd like to stamp with you today. I think I'm just going to keep it there, guys, because I really need to just get some rest, and I haven't finished planning for class on Saturday. I know roughly what I'm going to do, but I need to design one more card for it. So basically, Saturday's class, we're going to end up creating a new One Sheet Wonder template. If I show you what I've done so far, or although Janice and Monica may want to look away if they want a surprise. So Janice, I've warned you. If you don't want to see what we're doing on Saturday, look away now. So some of you saw the other day me stamping this card, and I thought it was such good fun that I want to stamp this as part of a One Sheet Wonder. So what I went ahead and did was I've cut out the pieces, all the pieces that I'd need for it. Basically that, and then that inside panel bit there. Yeah, I'm making this bit a little bit thicker. So I've got those pieces. Then also I want to fit one of those in because I've already pre-prepped this for everybody. They're going to stick their panel onto there like that. So I've basically got that happening. So the idea is then, see that one needs a bit of it needs a white space in the middle. So these ones can have a bit more stamping on them. And then I guess that leaves, we could have a nice big section here to make another card. Oh, and another section here. Or I could leave that long. Anyway, you catch my drift. It's a really interesting way of creating. It's like reverse engineering a One Sheet Wonder, where I'm kind of like creating the structure for 3 cards and then figuring out how I'm going to stamp to fit them. So it's really interesting because I've never worked like this before. Usually I just stamp the One Sheet Wonder and then it's like, hey, what happens. But I had some really helpful feedback from one of the ladies who I've known her for years. She was my Stampin' Up sister for years and years, and she's actually now in my team. And she was saying, oh, what's really nice, Ruth, is if we could do stamp a One Sheet Wonder at class, but then actually make the cards and go home with them, rather than just going home with the stamp sheets and not know what to do with them. So I was like, okay, I'll take that on board. So this is kind of hopefully going to help with that situation, so that they'll stamp it and then know what to do with it afterwards. So there we go. This will be interesting, and of course I'd love to make this available for you guys once I've figured it all out. So there we go. Right. Oh wow, Cheryl, that is a lot of hair. A lot. Yeah, a reverse One Sheet Wonder. Yeah, totally. All right, so there we go. That's what I've got to finish designing tomorrow, and then I'll be able to share that with you guys. All right, my lovelies. Also, the same person said, oh, you're going to do a class on this. So yeah, my plan is at some point to write up a class on this for those who would like to do it. So those of you who really like this. Oh, what's going on? That just doesn't look right. Oh well. Just doesn't. Right. There we go. Yeah. So this will probably be, I don't know, a July-ish class, because yeah, I've got loads of classes to get sorted for. I'd love to do a class with that book if I could use a different stamp for the cutout. Yeah, you could use whatever you want. I won't be. Yes, Kim, I won't be prescriptive to say you have to use this flower stamp at all. In actual fact, I would suggest to cut it down on time. If you didn't want, if you were going to do this class, I would say you'd have to pre-stamp this stamp so that you're not actually doing it in class. And I would suggest you got the ephemera pack, the floral ephemera pack, because I've got a feeling there's plenty of these bits that you could do this with. Yeah, it's more about me giving you the measurements for this section so that you've got the stagger and then also the instructions of how to make the whole thing. So excuse me. So that's probably what I'll do, is I'll design the class around an ephemera pack and also, you know, DSP and so forth. All right, and a South Pacific class, please. Yes, yeah, no worries. Right. All right, everybody, I'm going to nip off now. Thank you so much for joining me. What's there to tell you? I used Enduring Beauty stamp set on here. I used Wild Fern stamp set, and then I used Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Basic Beige, just to add a bit more vava-voom to this, and a yellow marker Stampin' Blend for this. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. And then the other thing I did was added a bit of cherry poplar to that, just to make it a bit more interesting. So there we go. Right, have you ever made a tunnel photo book? No, I haven't, and though I have seen it done, and yeah, it would be fun to do that. I have saved on my Pinterest a tutorial on it to have a go. So okay, thank you so much, everyone. Take care for now. I'll catch you guys very, very, very soon. Bye bye.